opportunity, you know people with their characters, you get to understand different nationalities. Taught me a lot of lessons. I came to realize, but here it was totally different. There was a day somebody, which for me I felt like it's a bit of racism. I used to feel so bad about it. She just got in and she told me, can I please have a different person and not you? Like, I can't be served by you. She wanted somebody who is white. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see from the title, today I want to talk about why I left my previous job. If you're new to my channel, my name is Julia Barbara, and on this channel I talk about beauty, lifestyle, adventure, give information. So in case any of those interest you, you see the red button? I'm giving you time to click it if it's still red. If it's still red, I'm giving you time to click it, so take your time. I'm waiting. Is it done? Has it turned gray? So it means you are a member of the family. And if you haven't pressed the notification bell, please press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And in case you can share my video, that will be very helpful, because that's the only way you guys can support me. And also don't forget to like this video. So let me just jump into the video without wasting time. So guys, why did I stop working in a restaurant in Qatar? You all know, like, anything that like, let me just say, I don't want you to feel discouraged with any points that I'll put out here, because I know some of them will be so discouraging. But let me be honest with you guys, that was my starting point. I told you I came from Kenya to Qatar to work in a restaurant, and that was my starting point. And trust you me, that's my foundation to where I am now, because that's where I grew my career and everything. So I don't regret anything, because everything starts from somewhere. And some points I know they will look so discouraging, and I know some of you will feel discouraged, because you know what, such jobs like working in hospitality are the easiest job, like I said in my previous video, to come to the Middle East, any part of the Middle East. So but there are also some things I think in my side I could not handle at some point, and I wanted growth. I wanted to outgrow from where I was. So you always have to start somewhere. And the reason I'm talking about this is because from my own perspective, that's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about other people, because some people are still working where they started. Like, they've been there for almost, I think, maybe even 10 years. They've been working in the same place. They don't feel the need to, like, I think, grow or transfer to something else. No. So everyone has their own experience, and this is mine, and that's why I want to share. I came here and I was working in a restaurant, and it's a very good opportunity working in a restaurant, especially in such a country, because you know, with a Middle East country, you will meet a lot of people from different parts of the world, like so many nationalities. A nationality I didn't even know that exists, I came to know in this country. So working in a restaurant, you get to meet so many people, like you try to understand so many language. It is a very good opportunity, you know people with their characters. I mean, you get to understand different nationalities, their characters, their, you know, culture and all that. So it was a very, very good opportunity. But I did grow from it. I won't lie, I did grow. Like, I met so many people who taught me a lot of lesson, taught me like new skills that I have today, and people who made me realize the person I can be now. So it was a very good thing. But on the other side, it reached a point that I could not even handle it, because the problem comes in with working hours. Because you know, if you're working in a restaurant or in hotel, in the Middle East, the working hours can be very, very tricky. Like, at some point my work was work, home. And the problem is, you get one day off, and you'll never get an off during the weekend. So to me, that was so exhausting. At some point I used to feel like I'm going through a depression that I didn't even know, because you know, working with the same people, and then you're interacting with different people, you get to meet different energy. So sometimes you feel so exhausted. Sometimes you feel so exhausted that you want to even go back home and just lie down and sleep, which is not a very good thing, because at the end of the day, you need to also have a life out of your work. But I discovered that my life, I didn't have a life. I had life at work only. Like, my life was just work, home, working throughout the weekend. Weekday you just get one day off, and the job was so exhausting because, you know, it's a matter of dealing with serving, talking to customers, doing some cleanings, like I said, serving food to customers and all that. So you do a lot of things. To an extent, your body feels so exhausted, because even in Kenya I used to work in restaurants as well, but I came to realize, but here it was totally different. Like, the routine was totally different, because you have no family, you have no friends. So mind you, you will come back home, you're very tired. At least you need to talk to somebody. You don't have anyone to talk to, because everyone is very tired from work. They just go back home, they want to relax, they want to just have their own time. And then when you decide that you want to go out, you feel like you're already tired yourself. And then when your off day comes, you feel super tired. Like, the only thing you want to do is just to relax, have your you time or me time, just to, you know. So to me, that it came to a point I was like, no, it's not happening. Like, it's not happening. Like, this is not life. Like, to be honest, it can't be work, home, work, home, work, home. Of course, I need to have a life. I need to outgrow. I need to find something that I will enjoy while I'm doing it. Like, I will enjoy working, at the same time I will enjoy my social life, because at the end you have to have a social life out here and socialize with different people. But when I was working there, I realized that you get to meet so many customers, and everyone comes there with their different energy. So there was a day somebody came to a restaurant, which for me, I felt like it's a bit of racism, but I used to just smile. Sometimes I used to smile, but sometimes it was so, like, I used to feel so bad about it, because there was a customer who came to a restaurant, and she just got in and she told me, I was heading to serve her, and then she told me, can I please have a different person? Like, can I have a different person and not you? Like, somebody else. Like, to me, that one came out as a racist, because she wanted somebody who is white and who is speaking Arabic, and she was talking English with me. So it means that I can still serve her we can interact with the same language, because she was speaking good English. But she told me, oh, can I have somebody else? I can't be served by you. It was so bad. Like, it was the worst experience. But I won't lie, that didn't make me to leave my job, because it happened like an year before even I quit my job. So, but the thing that made me quit my job was I wanted to outgrow, and I realized that the job would not let me, like, expand my career, like, to adventure and know the things that I can do apart from this job. Because, you know, sometimes you can be working and at least doing other things at the same time. Like, let's say, for example, if at that time I wanted to be a YouTuber, it could be very hard for me, because I will have to create time. And, you know, when you come back home, you're very tired. Trust you me, the camera is the last thing you will want to see. If even meeting your friends, and also again, even meeting people was very hard, because you find that your off day is weekdays, and that day that person maybe is working, or that day that person is busy or something. And when everyone is off, you are at work. Even that day is the day that you are even working even very hard, because, you know, Friday is weekend here and Saturday. So if you're working in hospitality, you will never get an off during those days. not unless you are very lucky. It's very, very hard, guys. It was very, very hard. Not unless you fake a sick leave or whatever you can do just not to go to work. But it was very hard for me. At some point I used to even feel like I'm hating this job. This is something I used to love. I even went to college to study about hospitality and everything, but it came to a point I felt like I'm hating this thing too much. Like I felt like no, I can't continue. And that's the point I realized, like, this is not my place. I'm not enjoying this. This is too much. The work is not bad, yeah, but the work was very overwhelming, especially in weekends. If there is holidays, oh my god, especially during holidays, any event, anything special happening, and you're working in a restaurant in this country, man, you will feel exhausted. Like it's tiresome. To be honest, it's tiresome. And then the worst part is I was working in a private company, so the working hours are not the same as government hours. We were working for almost 10 hours, and then so approximately it was 11 hours, but 1 hour is your break. But sometimes when it's busy, you'll have to extend. Even if it's for 3 hours or 4 hours, you have to extend. So you can imagine how tired I was, like, and then you just get 1 day off, like 1 day off. I was like, no. One day it reached a point I was like, no, this is not me. I'm not enjoying this. I have to leave like ASAP, especially when there are not enough because if you're working in a restaurant, you know, you have to have enough staff. So if there is not enough staff, my god, especially when there is not enough staff and you're working in a restaurant here, I can't even imagine, guys. It was, but even though I enjoyed, because I made friends, it was so nice, even friends with customers. People are so nice. I met even good people, even though sometimes I met like crazy customers, but even though at the same time I met good people who were very nice to me. Even there were regular customers who used to come back there and ask for me, and we used to talk. It was so nice, but the job is tiresome. And guys, I don't want to discourage you that you should not come here as a waitress or a waiter. You can, but it's something that you can do for a period of time, and then if you feel like you want to expand your career, you can do while you are there. But for me, it reached a point I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And that's when I decided to leave and look for something else. I'll be honest with you, also sometimes the salary can be very less and you're working a lot, but it's good for our start. It's very good, because I know so many people who have grown from that job, and now they're even earning good money. They're even doing good with their lives. So it's something so good. If you get it from Kenya, come with it, because they are always in need of waitress. There are so many restaurants in this country, so many hotels, so they are always in need of people who can come here and work as waitress or in hospitalities. So guys, that's my story, it's my experience, and that's the reason why I decided to leave my previous job, which was working in a restaurant. And I think where I am now in life, I'm so grateful from where I come from, which was like the bridge for everything. So I don't want to discourage you. If you're working in a restaurant and you feel you want to outgrow, you meet a lot of people, you interact with so many people. It's a very good job, but you can do better. Like, you can grow from that place you are, and you can find something else. If you are out there and you're planning to come here to work as a waiter or a waitress, please, you're welcome, and I'm very sure you'll love this country. I'm very sure you'll love the job. At the beginning, the job is always good. Trust me, the job is always good at the beginning. But I said experience, everyone has their own experience. That's my own experience. Maybe some I know people who are still there and they're still working there, so it means that they're happy about it and they're enjoying it. But for me, I was not enjoying it, and that's why I leave, and I don't want to discourage anyone. So guys, that's it. And if you have watched this video till the end, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, and press the notification bell, and always comment down below and let me know what you want to see next on my channel. See you on my next one. Bye.